So hello students, those who are in class 9 who have taken commercial studies. Okay, in their book you have one chapter in the syllabus that is called what production. In this chapter you are going to know regarding the meaning and process of production, meaning and definition of production management. Apart from this, objectives of what? Production department and the functions of production department, what the functions are performed by the production department. See, any manufacturing organization, any manufacturing organizations are those organizations which are going to manufacture either goods or services. Any manufacturing organization, the sole objective is to what? To produce goods or services or both. To produce goods or services or both. Okay. So every organization is engaged in production of either physical goods or services or both. The organization may be manufacturing organization, it may be a hospital, it may be an educational institutions, okay, it may be any kind of government agencies or any of farmhouse. All these institutions or organizations are indulged in what? Production of goods or services. They are indulged in what? Production of goods and services. So production means what? Production means creation of something which is going to be utilized in the society, okay, or something which is going to be utilized by the society. Production includes goods as well as services. Okay, that means productivity of utility means you are producing what? Utility. You're creating something which is going to be used by the people. The people are going to avail it, okay, and that is said to be a production. So in the course of production, several types of activities are involved, okay, like cleaning, washing, repairing, melting. There are so many activities. Together they form what? Production process. For example, if I am to make a wooden furniture, first I have to get the log of wood, okay, take it to the sawmill, and you have to get into a selected pieces. Then I have to call the carpenter. Then the carpenter is going to work on the wood, and finally the furniture is going to be ready. See, so many processes are involved, okay, so many steps are involved, and this together is called what? A production process. So production process may be manual or used by any technologies. You can use any technology in the production process, or you can carry it manually. Okay, so manual task and mechanical task, they both combine to give what? Production of goods or services. Manual task as well as what? Mechanical task. Now, what actually is production management? See, the term production management may be defined as the job of coordination, or you can say the job of coordinating and controlling all the activities which are required to make the product. That means you can say production management is nothing but it is the inclusion of all the activities which is going to give the final shape to the product. Or you can say production management is what? Conversion of raw material to the final product. So production management is planning. Production management includes organizing. Production management includes your directing or controlling of all the activities in the production system. There are so many activities which are involved in the production system. As I told you just before that, I am going to manufacture a furniture, or I am going to make a furniture. What all steps I have to follow? Okay, so what actually is production department? See, in every manufacturing concern, in every manufacturing organization, you have one production department. Now, what is the objective of this department? See, to plan ahead the production facilities in a very optimal possible manner. That means production department deals, or you can say they prepare a plan, what is going to be produced, how it is going to be produced, when it is going to be produced, and for whom it is going to be produced. These are decided by the production department. That means calculating in advance the amount of workforce is required, the amount of resources are required, and the cost which is needed to produce the goods. All this compositely is said to be what? Production management. That means to manufacture a product, okay, to give a final shape to the product, you have to plan properly. You have to coordinate all the resources. Okay, you have to make availability of your workforce, and then the final shape of the product comes. Production department also deals in minimizing the inventory cost. See, if you are not minimizing the inventory cost, your cost of product will go high and you have to sell the product at a higher price in the market. That may not be feasible for an organization. You may suffer a loss in that case. So, the production department tries to minimize the cost, and the minimization of cost takes place in the use of inventory. To optimize the space allocation, it is a production department that they have to allocate the space in the organization, in the factory, or you can say in the godown or in the warehouses. Proper allocation of the space should be done, and to meet the rising demand of the consumer. This is the objective of a production department. That means rising demand. Say demand goes on increasing day by day. Demand goes on increasing day by day. Okay, and to meet that demand, production department must ensure that the goods are produced according to the demand, or you can say goods are produced by anticipating the demand. So these are certain objectives of what? Production department. Okay, when we are going to come in the next section of the video, we are going to see the functions of production department. What functions the production department plays. Means what are the functions they are performed by the production department, or you can say the role played by the production department. Okay, till then, thank you very much. Take care. Hello students, welcome back in the chapter production. Okay, now we are going to see the functions of production management. See, production management, see, in every organization there is a production management, finance and management is there, finance department is there, production department is there, material department is there, cost department is there. There are so many departments are there. So production department, what is the function performed by the production department or production manager, or you can say the production management department, what function they perform? The first function which is performed by the production department is product designing. Very important. You have often heard people saying a thing of beauty is joy forever. Yes, the attractiveness of the product plays a very magical role in marketing. That means the production department has to design the product in such a way that it captivates the market. It grabs the market. Okay, the product designing may be physical designing, or you can say designing of the system of the product, how the product is going to be used. Okay, so first and foremost functions of the production department is to allocate all the inputs in such a way and design the product in such a way that it meets the requirement of the organization. And what is the requirement of the organization? To grab more market. That means to capture more market, and it is only possible when the products are designed according to the demands of the market. Secondly, the second functions of the production department is a continuous flow of production. Continuity or continuous flow of production. Yes, it is most important for the production department to see that the flow of the product is continuous in the market. As per the demand, products are available in the market. Okay, and the continuity in the flow of production plays a very vital role in establishing the goodwill of the organization. That means the goodwill of the organization, and it is only possible when the production department is taking a very positive decisions in making the product available in the market, designing the product on time, availing the raw materials on time, giving final shape to the product on time. Then comes mass production. Yes, along with continuity in the flow of production, the production department has to see the scope of mass production. See, when the products are manufactured in bulk, the cost of production automatically goes down. the cost of production automatically goes down. So production department should always ensure or emphasize its activity in such a way that they can avail the facility of mass production. Okay, then comes process production. Yes, what all process are to be adopted in giving the final shape to the product. This is also to be decided by the production department. Assembly line, yes, what all will be sources of getting the raw material or required inputs for the product. Okay, then job allocations, yes, it is a job allocation, very important. The production management must play a very vital role or plays a vital role in allocating the job. See, right man for the right job. This is required in the production process. A tailor can do tailoring. A carpenter can do the work of carpentry. You cannot put the carpenter instead of tailor, or instead of tailor you put instead of carpenter you put the tailor. No. So proper allocation of job. It's a function of a production department. Then come production planning. Yes, planning beforehand. Very important. In a production process, you must plan beforehand. As I told you, what to produce, when to produce, for whom to produce, and how to produce, and where to produce. These all decisions are to be taken by the production department. So production department also plays the role, or you can say the most important function of a production department is what? Product planning, product designing and product planning. Product designing and product planning. Okay, then comes dispatching. It's a job of the production department to see or to ensure that the goods are dispatched from the factory or from the manufacturing units on time to the market. Because see, anticipation of demand, the production is carried on. And if the product does not reach the market on time, then production becomes useless. Production has no meaning if the products are not sold in the market. Production job is only successful if the products are sold in the market and if the demand for the product is there in the market. If the product is no longer demanded in the market, production becomes useless. Production becomes useless. Okay, so this is one of the most important functions of the production department, to see the goods are manufactured on time and the goods are dispatched to the market on time. Apart from this, plant location, where the plant will be located, layout of the plant, how the layout will be followed, how much space should be allocated for different machines, okay, what type of buildings is required, selection, very important, what type of machinery, what type of implement, what type of tools, how much cost will be involved. Then comes research and development functions. Yes, production department through continuous research and development allocates the resources in such a way, some new ways or inventive ways to bring some new products in the market. Quality control, yes, production department is also responsible for ensuring proper quality of the goods. It's a job of the production department to see the goods are produced as per the desired standard or quality. Substandard products brings bad name for the organization. The product which are of no standard, or you can say the product which are having some drawbacks, is going to bring a bad name in the organization. So together these things, they form what? The functions of the production department. These are the areas where the production department plays a very, very important role. Okay. So in this chapter, there is nothing much. You first know the meanings of the production. Then comes meaning of production management, objectives of production management, and the functions performed by the production management. Different functions which are performed by the production management. Okay, so if you see the questions at the back of your chapter, you will get some question, what do you mean by production? You may get the question, define production management. You may get a question, define give three functions of the production department. What do you mean by production?